Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Kenny again, VW. You know, I specialize in those classic VWs, but most of all, I have a passion for convertibles. So a buddy of mine, he had started this project a while back, but he decided to go in another direction. And this is a really solid 1961. The earlier the verts, the harder they are to find, especially in this condition. This one was unmolested. It was a car, California car, so there's no rust. It's dry as a bone. He had the pan completely done. So I'm gonna walk you guys around this car and show you all of the perks that it offers. And if you're in the market looking for a classic VW, especially at a number right around 10 grand, this might be ideal. Let's go. Also, I got my new merch out. My new VW t-shirts. They're really cool. If you're interested in purchasing one, just reach out to me. You could text me at 562-519-4273. I'm going to be setting up a website here soon, so you can purchase all of the merchandise on that site. But until then, just reach out and let me know your size and where you're located, and you know, I'll send you out a t-shirt. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so you're out on the market, you're looking for a project, but you don't really know where to start because, you know, projects could be, oh man, it could be difficult if you let it, but it can also be fun. You know, it could be something that a father-son or father-daughter, whoever wants to take it on, but it needs to be clear at what you're taking on. You need to be thorough at what you're looking at. You need to really just focus on what you're looking for and what you really want to take on. Okay, so say you're coming with me, and we're going to go look at a project for you to take on, to restore, and I'll take you around what I look for. First thing I do is I look for what I'm not going to have to take care of later. Like, what does this project have to offer to me at this stage? I don't want to be in a restoration phase for 5 years or whatever. So I'm looking at the beginning of what I don't have to take care of and what this project has to offer that I'm not going to have to worry about. So, for instance, this is a buddy of mine. This is 61 convertible. I can tell you, for a project for me, especially in early convertibles, this would be ideal for me to take it on and restore it. And I'll show you the reasons why this would be such a good project to take on. And I'll show you a lot of things that's taken care of that you don't have to worry about, which this project offers as far as parts, the body work, and the pan, heater channels, support rails, etc. Now, those things are very important when you purchase in an early Vert, and I'm going to show you the reason why I would buy this Vert. He got it listed at 10.5, and I bet you're thinking like 10.5, come on. But you're looking at an early Vert, you're looking at a 1961 convertible, and this thing is as solid and as dry as you can get it. It's a California car. It's never been hit. I look at like rust first. We'll start with rust. I try to stay away from rust as much as possible because I understand how much money it is to restore rust issues on the body or on the pan. So if it's rust free, you already got the first phase of me purchasing it in my brain. Like, okay, I don't have to deal with rust. And if it's never been hit, that's also an added plus. But if you look at the back apron and you look at those lines, you can tell that it's never been hit. The good thing about this one too has been prepped for paint. So any excess old paint has been probably grinded off or sandblasted. But I do know another thing that this one has to offer is that the pan has been completely done. It has front and rear disc brakes freeway flyer transmission from my knowledge. It's a freeway flyer, so you can throw a motor in it. And it does have disc brakes. Front and rear, I'm gonna show you the pan, but the frame is there. Some of the hard to find stuff like the seats, the framing, right? You have all that, front and rear. It's a matching number California car with the original title, But look back in the trunk area. You can see that we don't have to spend money on rust, because I know guys who spend thousands and thousands of dollars just on rust repair, and they're so lost in the project that they don't even really get a chance to see the project ever come together, because by the time they get to a paint, they would have spent so much money on the rust work. But look at the dash, all original. I'm gonna show you the pan from top and bottom. So now let's look at down in the floors. It's been restored. The pan is completely restored. It's been sandblasted, powder coated. It does have the new fuel line through it. So it has a lot of pluses. And if you look at the support rails, solid. There's no rust on the car at all. And your wheel wells are solid. I'm gonna lift up the, but it does have the disc brakes on it. I'll show you that in a second. Front nose, extremely straight. The body's been prepped for paint. So if you get it, all you need to do is maybe have it blocked out a couple times. Has original, the hood on it, original 61 hood. Let's go through the front. Let's look at that front. This thing is prepped and pretty much ready to paint outside of, scuffing through it a couple of more times and cleaning it up and getting it ready. But look down the sides, never been hit. There's not a wrinkle in sight. That's the original color paint on it. Look like the old original ruby red looking color, but I know it's not the color. It's another color for 61. I would have to look into that, and I will get back to you guys before this video and let you know exactly what original color it is. But I'm gonna show you the pan. Again, let's look at the wheel wells. The front beam looks nice. And it was set up to be stock, so it doesn't have a beam on it. It doesn't have a narrow beam, it has a stock beam on it. But I think he was just gonna set this up for keep the original smoothies with the original white walls and give it that old original look. But look how straight the body is. The doors line up perfect. Beautiful car, beautiful project. If you're looking at taking on the project, there's so much that this one has to offer that you don't have to worry about. So getting it and getting it painted the color that you want, you just skip all of that prep for body work, which is where a lot of guys, especially body shops, they get you when they know that you need rust repair, sandblasting, and you don't need any of that with this car. You don't need any of that. Okay. I know that it doesn't have the deck lid. The deck lid is not going to come with the car, but the windshield, you'll have the windshield, and you would have the gas tank when you purchase the car. So that's the fun part about taking on projects. You get out to Pomona and find some of the parts that you don't have, but that's what makes it cool, right? You got the back window frame, you have the original tail lights, you have the rain gutter for the deck lid, and you have the rear view, the original rear view mirror with the visors. And the cool thing is that he purchased all of the window seals, everything for the window, all of the rubber, all this stuff is brand new in the box. So all your seals, you don't have to worry about. That's like $1,000 right there. I think maybe a little more, but you don't have to worry about buying your window seals and your fender beading and all that stuff. He purchased the whole kit from Wolfburg West. Here's some of the other parts, which is cool. The latches been re-chromed. Have a, you know, bunch of parts that you're gonna need. This car was pretty much all complete before they started stripping it for paint and body work. So it's set up and prepped for the most part. Here's all the glass. Here's all the glass. Quarter windows, the front door glass, the vent. You're just missing the glass for the vent, but you have the frame. And your cranks are down there. There's your two front. Those are the two rear down there. So I'm gonna go underneath and show you guys the car and what I look for. So far we don't have to do the pan because the pan is completely done, powder coated. You have disc brakes front and rear. It's never been hit. It's clean California, rust-free car, original California title, numbers match body tag to pan numbers, and the body tag match. Again, let me show you the floors. You can see it's ready to go. Paint it, spray it, and you're in there, man. You just jumped ahead of everybody because there's guys just praying to get it to this level where it's prepped already and ready to go. I'll be back. I'm gonna take this strap off so I can show you guys the channels and everything in the front. But would I purchase this for a project? 100% yes. 100%. I mean, you just need to find someone to spray this thing and you're almost there. Okay, I'll get back. Let me get a towel so I can lay down there and show you guys the pan. Okay, here's the pan. Done. Transmission, you can see all that stuff new. So great project, man, for someone. Hold on, let me see if I get it. Hold on. Okay, I just changed my I changed it to wide lens so you guys can really see everything. I'll get up closer to the front so you can see the disc brakes and everything. But look, the pan is done. Transmission, mounts and everything new. You see that the brake lines and all that underneath the car is like perfect. There's no rust on this car, man. As solid as can be, dry as a bone. It's dry. There's things I look for. Now let me get over here so I can show you. See if you can see the disc brake set up. Let's see if I can switch it. There you go. Disc brakes front and disc brakes in the rear, which I showed you. Rust-free 61 Vert. Prep pretty much ready to paint. See that? Okay. Show you how the doors line up. This doors line up perfect. You're looking for a project, I would suggest at least bringing it home, maybe showing the wife. Because you know, if you don't tell the wife and you go out and purchase this thing and bring it home, oh, she's gonna snap. She's gonna snap on you. So make sure you tell the wife. I would suggest that. So let her know. We're gonna save some money doing it our way and building it and painting it the color that we want, putting the interior in the way that we want. And we're gonna save a lot of money because these things are actually going up in price. I sell a lot of Verts. They're way up there now. So you get something like this, for 10 and put another 10, 15 into it depending on what you want to do. You have yourself a real nice Vert. Real nice Vert. 61 Vert. Matching numbers. Rust free. Prep ready for paint. Pretty much you can spray this thing. Oh, hold on. Let me show you. You have a few more parts over here. Some stuff. You know, just little parts. So we got a bunch of the parts. Windshield wiper. Some stuff. Nothing major. You probably end up buying all this stuff new anyway, but some of the stuff you might need, you know. Okay? Give me a call if you're interested in the project. Asking price $10,500. And I think it's a great deal. I think it's a great deal for a project. All you gotta do is spray it and you're in there. I'm gonna get you that original color in a few minutes. Okay, I want to show you the frame. Solid frame. Just need that thing painted. Okay, so that original color is a L54 Poppy Red. Peace.